Seriously? Hey guys, and welcome to another incredibly exciting news reaction video with myself, 6+ Stevo. You have got the sound of the birds again. You may even have the sound of snotlings awake and moving about in the background. But there is no time to spare, so I'm not going to bother soundproofing everything and getting set because we have exciting news. New boys, but I can already see there's something else as well. But yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? So let's take a look. I tell you what, let's go into the full screen like that. Get rid of my ugly mug for a minute and let's have a proper look. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I think I've clicked on the right thing. Here we go. So, bloody blah. The legend of the Great White Squig and the only orc stubborn enough to ride it. Interesting stuff. I won't bother reading all that. Accurate accounts of orc history are hard to nail down, as they have little patience for writing things down, and a few greenskins live long enough to pass on what stories and legends exist. Some tales, however, strike such a chord with the more traditionalist Snakebite clan that they spread like wildfire across the galaxy from war to war. The legend of the Great White Squig is one of these. And there is a little picture of said squig. Known by many names before it came into the possession of its current rider, the Great White Squig is widely regarded as the most belligerent, vicious and savage squigosaur to ever crawl from the spawning grounds. Utterly untamable and responsible for a breathtaking number of missing boys, it wasn't until the squigosaur met its match in an equally Mozrog Scragbad that any hope of controlling the monster could be found. Named character then. Okay. Mozrog, for his part, was already well known amongst the Snakebite clan as a particularly tough and surly hunter, albeit one who'd probably spent a little too much time away from his fellow boys. Legend has it that all it took was one piercing gaze to bring the rampaging squigosaur to heel, although in reality Mozrog scraped, chased and bludgeoned for 3 days before the alpha squig deigned to be ridden. And there's a lovely bit of artwork showing old Mozrog, who looks pretty hench to say the least, and then this big Great White Squig. Nice, I like the artwork. Where's the miniature? Newly christened Big Chomper, the Great White Squig is only kept in line by the sheer ornery belligerence of its long-suffering master, routinely returning to its usual destructive ways the moment Mozrog takes his eyes off it. As such, the two are rarely seen apart, and so the continued legend of steed and rider grows to this day. Speaking of rumours and legends, some of you with the eyes of skilled Tanith marksmen noted something unusual. What was that? Speaking of some of you with the eyes of skilled Tanith marksmen, that's me they're talking about, noted something unusual on the new Gaunt's Ghost box at the weekend. Are those new Ork Boyz pictured fighting Acadian shock troops on the back of the box? All you doubters out there, yes they are. We'll save you squinting at a grainy pic. Here is one of the new boys in all their glory. First beast snaggers and now new boys. 2021 looks like the year to be green. And there he is in all his glory. Oh, good Lord. Super. Well, it's just to read what it says at the end. We'll have more Orcs news for you soon in the next instalment of Here We Go. Find out more about Mozrog and the Big Chomper when Codex Orcs arrives later this year. But don't forget, blah. Okay, so we didn't get news of Zodgrod that I was hoping for, old Wartsnagger, but we've got a new character, new Snakebite character by the look of it. Did it say it was a Snakebite? Mozrog was already well known among the Snakebite clans, pretty tough and sturdy hunter. Ah, cool. So yeah, there you go. he's got tattoos and stuff going. So excellent. We've been asking for this. A brand new character. That is awesome. I'm a bit disappointed that we don't get to see an actual picture of the miniature. We just get the artwork to tantalise us to hear a bit about. But yeah, so this thing's going to be big. I mean, we've already got the what's it called? The big Smasher Squig with the bony bonts and all that, who's pretty big itself. This thing looks enormous because he is going to be like knob sized, possibly even veering on war boss size. If he's a named character, he's going to be pretty big, isn't he? And I mean, look at the size of this. Yeah, so it's going to be hench as fuck. But then look, this is the main. This is the real draw. This new boys. What do we think, people? What do we think? The shooter looks lovely. The hands look good. I like the way that you can actually see each finger. They're not just all moulded into one big lump. Head looks pretty cool. It's a little different. Possibly a little bit smaller than the current heads we got. But this, I mean, it's a boy, isn't it? It's a boy. It's the boys we've come to know and love. Modernised, yes, but that's a shooter boy on a 32mm base that he looks like he's filling nicely. He looks a bit bulkier than the boys now, but I am going to be very happy mixing these new boys in with my existing boys. I think mixing them in and spreading them out amongst them, I think they'll mix in well. Yeah, good stuff. Of all the really exciting stuff we've had lots of exciting stuff, loads of new, shiny new stuff, really interesting stuff that's got, you know, that's all wondering what it's going to be. This, for me, is probably the most exciting thing, just regular boys, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, let the good times roll. I mean, it's been a long time coming. And look, I'm a huge fan of the existing boys kit. I was very concerned, and I still have that little bit of concern about the modularity of this kit and stuff, because that boys kit has been around since 3rd edition, and yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic kit. It is showing its age with the way the arms join and stuff, and I know a lot of people, there's a lot of people that sort of, look down their nose at it and scoff and, ugh, it's so terrible. It's not terrible. It's a cracking kit that has really stood the test of time, but it is showing its age. These look incredible. They look like a fantastic modern update of it that have brought them up to date. I just hope that they keep some of that modularity and some options and stuff. I'm sure they'll have the options for shooter or slugger and chopper. I mean, I hope so anyway. We shall have to wait and see. But just looking at this lad and the 3 lads that we saw on the Grady picture, one of which was this lad because I recognise the shoulder pad and stuff, I'm pretty sure anyway, but the other lads that we saw from the back looked really cool, especially the one that had no shirt on and that you could see all the muscles and that. They look like proper muscly. It really sort of shows that new toughness 5, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm going to have no trouble mixing these in with existing boys. I see some people say, no, I don't want to replace them with boys. You don't have to replace them. You don't have to replace them. Mix them in. Mix them in. It will add a bit of variety and stuff. I love how, though, that they've modernised it, but it is still very much a classic Ork boy. The boots, the trousers, the arm, it's got that iconic sort of look. You can instantly look at it and see what it is. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, a short video from me today, guys. Just literally a reaction video. I'm sorry I don't have much more to offer at this time because I've literally just seeing it now and reading this article. It'd be cool to see what that the Mozrog and his Great White Squig look like when we see the miniature of that. But yeah, man, 2021 for the Orks. What a time to be alive. Anyway, guys, please share your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back when I've got some time. I'll be back with some videos to go into this stuff in more depth and discuss it in greater detail and really dig into it a bit. But yeah, just a quick news video from me today, guys. probably late in the day, you've probably seen 100 news videos covering this already. So I thank you very much for watching my one. But yeah, for now guys, this is 6+ Stevo signing out.